Okay, so let's start with ankle circles. If you need to hold on a chair to circle both directions, that's fine. If you don't need the chair, that's fine. Or sit and do your circles. Then the other side, switch directions. Good. Let's get a few knee lifts. Get the hips warmed up. Okay, open them. Good. Bottom kicks. Okay, good. Hands, big flicks. Push the arms out, so chest press with it. Okay, let's go overhead. Good. Wrist circles. Okay, switch. Good. Let's do head side to side. Turns. Say no. And then yes. Okay, let's go into rainbows. So up, big arms. So down, all the way up, big palms. Again, you can do them seated if you want to. Okay, now let's go into Frankenstein. Straight leg if you can, bend the knee if you need to, tapping that alternate leg. Okay, good. Let's go to figure eight. So hands together. You're going to make your 8. Now, if you need to keep it small, that's fine. Or if you can draw it to the ground, even better. Okay, let's do the T arms with a tap back. So tap, open those arms. Big palms. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. Good. Okay, push to the side, back, step the other way. Back. Ruger's reading my board with the exercises on it. He's going to help. Get in my way, buddy. Okay, speed bag arms forward and back. Okay, reverse the speed bag. Someday we'll get to really do the speed bag again. Okay, good. Now, high knees in place, pushing overhead. Power it up. Okay, good. Lunge side to side. Okay, wide stance, reach to the floor. We'll go into stretching. Deep breaths in and out with the stretches. Let's take it over the right leg. And across to the left. Okay, come up and push the ceiling away. Over the right side. Then over the left. Okay, arm across. Switch. Okay, overhead. Switch. Wrists. Down. Switch hands, pull back with that elbow straight. And down. Okay, hands behind the back, push chest. Try to give a little look up if you can, if it doesn't make you too dizzy. Open up that chest. Okay, right ear to right shoulder. Remember, don't hike the shoulder, let that shoulder relax. Roll across to the other side. Okay, good. Use your chair or the wall. And let's get ankles. The leg back, lean into that front leg. Remember, you can do a pretty straight knee or you can put a little bend in it, depending on where you need to feel the most stretch. And switch. You gonna stay there the whole time? You're gonna get run into. Remember, bend that knee a little bit if you need to, straighten it if you need to, do a little bit of both. Okay, good. All right, gloves on. If you guys want them on, we're gonna go into boxing. Let's see if I can scroll here. All right, look at you guys getting gloves on. I think Roger's gonna teach his granddaughter there some punches. Look at her. That's awesome. Okay, everybody's getting them on. Okay, guys, we're gonna be doing 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So you're gonna get your heart rate up a little bit here. I'm gonna move this out of the way for this part. I'm gonna shadow box into the screen here because I want you guys to work on kind of meeting me at the screen. Okay, so I want your arms coming all the way out to me here. I want to work on getting that full extension of movement. So our first one, we're doing jab crosses, but we're getting them high. So think of if you're hitting the bag or a body, our jab crosses tend to come right from our chest out. We're gonna jab cross to our opponent's head. Okay, so we're coming up at an angle a little bit, not just straight out, we're coming up, okay? So we're working on that angle. So when we get up, arms should be straight and powering up there, okay? So we're gonna go for 45 seconds. And go, jab crosses to the head. You can keep them quick. You can get here, reset, whichever it works for you. Want you to focus more on the power and the getting them straight. So not here, here. Full motion through those arms or elbows and shoulders. So if that means you have to slow it down to power to get that arm straight, absolutely, that's fine. Okay, rest. Your next one, is going to be a jab, cross, right hook to the head. Okay, so we got that jab, cross, hook coming up to the head. So my hook isn't here, it's coming up. Okay, so we're working on getting the posture up, the body coming up as opposed to this posture. So a jab, cross, right hook to the head. Okay. All right, here we go. Jab, cross, right hook to the head. Jab, cross, right hook, head. Keep working on that full motion. Meet me in the camera if you're not hitting a bag. If you're hitting a bag, back up from it so you can't touch it, then step and weight shift into it. Keep going, good job, guys. Get that rotation with the hook. Okay, rest. Next one, when you're resting, keep your feet moving if you can. We're gonna jab, jab, cross to the head. And everybody's opponent is taller than them. Jab, jab, cross to the head. Jab, jab, cross, okay? So that's where we're getting. In between, when I'm explaining, try to get the arms moving, feet moving. If you want to do quick feet, that's okay. Keep that heart rate getting up. Okay, jab, jab, cross to the head. Jab, jab, cross. Say them out loud at home if you need to. Jab, jab, cross. Work on the voice as well. Jab, jab, cross. Rest. Your next one, you're going to jab, cross, jab, hook. Okay, we're going head again. We're keeping everything up higher for this first part. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Everything going to the head. Okay, so have your jab, cross, jab, right hook. Keep those legs moving, keep the arms pumping. Can absolutely do all of these seated. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Up at the head. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Okay, rest. Keep your feet moving. Okay, we're going to jab, cross, at the body. Okay, so we're starting to bring it down. So we're no longer hitting up here. We're hitting straight forward into the body. Okay, as you're getting warmed up, get those power punches going. So again, full extension, not short movements here, big movements. If it doesn't feel big enough, it doesn't feel like you're stretching, you're not. So you're just going jab, cross, straight to the body. Get that rotation. So I shouldn't just have arms moving, should have body moving with the arms. Meet me in the camera. Get those arms all the way through. Okay, keep the feet and the arms moving. You're gonna go to jab, cross, jab, right hook to the body. So we're not here now, we're down, okay? Get that rotation, swivel on that back foot. Go, jab, cross, jab, right hook. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Good, keep it up. Jab, cross, jab, right hook. Okay, keep the feet and the arms moving. You're gonna jab high to the head, cross to the body. So high with a jab, cross to the body. High, body. Here we go. Jab head, cross body. Jab head, cross body. Head, body. Head, body. You want to get some weight shifting into it. Shift back, shift forward, shift back, shift forward. Okay, keep your feet and arms moving. Next, we're jabbing at the head. Right hook to the body, jab to the body. Jab head, hook body, jab body. Okay, so head, body, body. All right, here we go. Jab head, hook body, jab body. Jab head, hook body, jab body. You have to slow it down, that's fine. Rather it be slow, good form, big, powerful movements. Want you to think about on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 is you couldn't do another route, you couldn't do another sequence of punches. 0 is super easy, you could do it all day. Want you to find what your about level 7 is. Like it's pretty intense. I can do it for about 45 seconds and then I need a break. Okay, rest. Keep those feet moving. Okay, now all out boxing to end it. Last one. Level 7 out of 10 on your intensity. That doesn't just mean quickness. Go. That means the bigness of my movement. So that full extension, the power behind it. You can put kicks, uppercuts, hooks, anything. Keep them big. Last boxing here. Keep them high, middle, get uppercuts low if you want. If you need more rotation, just hit hooks or get those uppercuts for maybe some cardio. Okay, rest, grab a drink, grab your chair and some light weights. Oh, I think Nina has a Sonic drink. Is that a Sonic drink, Nina?
Yes.
Oh, I should have known.
You like lime Cokes?
Yes, that's my
That's
favorite.
what it is.
Okay, looks like everybody looks about ready here. Okay, we're increasing the time a little bit. We're gonna have 1 minute on, short break. So again, you're gonna get cardio with your strength here, okay? 1 minute on, 15 seconds off, everything 2 times, okay? So with that being said, with us doing it for a minute, take your time. Some of these aren't gonna be quick movements. It's gonna be more about form again, okay? So if that means there is absolutely nothing wrong with holding on, don't hold on to a stool. I was just gonna say, hold on to something, not a rolling stool. A chair, a wall, even just that finger tap support. If that gives you a bigger movement and a better form with your movement, 100%, that's better for your body. Don't consider it a problem because you had to hold on to something. Okay, so this first thing we're gonna do is working on our big movements, but also our core. Okay, so we're doing knee to elbow in front. So elbow to knee, elbow to knee. So you need to tighten your core to lift. Don't use all leg muscle to lift up. Tighten core, meet at your waist. And we're alternating as you crunch down into it. If you need to sit, that's fine. As we go through our minute, if you need to hold on, do 5 one side, switch hands, do 5 the other, and then switch back. All right, here we go. Have our countdown. Okay, knee to opposite elbow. So I'm crunching at my core as I meet. So a turn and a crunch. Little bit of rotation. Try to power. If the elbow is too much to get to the knee, you can do a tap with the hand. But if you can, try to get that elbow there. Slow it down if you're getting a hard time lifting the legs, and power, power. So take it a lot slower and get the power in your movement, and you're still gonna get an awesome workout. Actually, probably even a little bit better. Rest, you got 15 seconds, same thing again. Sorry if you can hear my dog drinking over there. Okay, here we go. Knee to elbow, power it up. Should feel it right through the side, middle of your core, front of the thigh at the hip. Try to keep those hands, palms big if you can. Other thing, I can't hear you guys, but think about not letting the foot here and then just kind of drop. Tap, control the lower. So we don't want it to be just a fall. Tap, control, tap, control. Okay, rest. Your next one, shoulder circles. We're gonna blast those shoulders. Okay, I'm not using weights. And I would say if you use them, you're gonna exhaust yourself. But we're gonna go out, small circles, about 5 reps. Then let's go small the other way. Then we're gonna take them big, okay? Bear with me again, don't follow what my right arm does because that shoulder is not good right now. So if you see this one lagging behind, you follow my other one here. If that is too hard on shoulders up here, drop them a little lower. Okay, so here we go, small circles. Okay, reverse it. Okay, let's go forward bigger. Go backwards bigger. Everybody keep doing both arms. My arm is just not gonna do that one. Okay, go back to small. Reverse it. Go to big. Keep that palm big as you're doing it. Big backwards. Okay, back to little. So I don't know if you can see it. My hands are still really open and big. Backwards. Keep them relaxed if the shoulders don't hunch them. Okay, and big. Okay, rest. Shake the shoulders out. You got 1 more minute of that. If anyone's doing that with weights, I can't see. Power to you. Do not let the shoulders creep up here. Keep them down and relaxed. Okay, big hands, small circles. Okay, back. Okay, big ones forward, both arms. Big back, both arms. Back to little. Little back. Okay, big, both arms. Again, if high is too hard, drop it lower. You can still do big circles low. Backwards. Okay, small circles. Keep the shoulders up here if you can. Your coach is injured. Okay, back. Big. Okay, rest. Shake the shoulders out. Okay, now we're going to squat with a weight pass. Okay, so grab a weight. This could be a heavier weight if you want. It's whatever you have available. Or if you don't have a weight, that's fine. Okay, you're going to stay in a squat, whatever position is okay for you and your knees. Again, not here. That's not what we're looking for. Instead of here, you're going to push the bottom back and shift your weight backwards. Okay, so no squatting here, here. Okay, then you are going to pass the weight around your waist. Okay, and we are holding that squat. Almost like a wall sit without the wall. Okay, so we're here, we're passing the weight. Tight core, good position with the legs. If you can get lower, great. But if you need to get higher, that's fine. And not here. Really check where your weight positioning is at, because that can be really bad for the knees and the hips. Well, heck, even the back. You see me switching directions. I'm not going the same way each time. Trying to get the weight on your heels. So not on your toes, back on your heels. Keep it up. You're almost there. Okay, let the legs shake out. Got another minute of that. If you need to have the chair behind you as a safeguard for your squat, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Get down in it. Pass the weight. Remember, so when I say weight to the heels, not up here, that kind of happens as we try to take pressure off our glutes and our quads. We want that weight almost as if you could still lift your toes up. So check yourself every once in a while. Do I feel forward? Do I need to shift back? eyes should be burning. Keep going. Tight core. Rest. All right, shake out your legs. Okay, one more, we'll get a drink before we move on. This time you're gonna do 2 weights if you have them, bent over row, okay? If you need to sit, you can be seated, kind of a wider stance, straight back, lean over, row, back. Squeezing the shoulder blades, elbows by your side. If you're standing, wide stance, little bend, and pulling back here, okay? Really focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together. 2 rounds of this and we'll get a drink and go to the next 5. All right, go. Pull back. Notice my elbows are tight to my side. I'm not here. I'm here. You can't even see them as I row back. My weights are coming out in front, pulling back. I'm not going here, angled and back, pulling to my chest. Give those shoulder blades a squeeze. No matter if you have heavy or light weights, if you give a squeeze and a hold, you're gonna get a good contraction and good work back there. Keep the core tight in this position. Don't let the tummy sag. Tight. Notice the difference in my back. I am not contracted at my core, contract at my core. So this is not just a retraction shoulder blade workout. Move, rest. This is also keeping the core tight to protect the back. One more round of these. Okay, here we go. Pull back. Squeeze at the blades. Pulling them together. Keep going, you're doing good. Don't let those shoulders hike up again, keep them down. Tight core. Good work, you're almost there. Tight squeeze. Okay, rest, grab a drink if you need it. Guys are doing good. Oh, Roger's got 2 now. Okay, here we go, guys. Again, have your weights with you if you want, or not, up to you, especially if you've got some shoulder issues. Be careful with how much weight you're lifting. We're gonna do a straight arm raise, okay? So we can go here, and then let's go here. I'm not gonna go as high on that lateral one, okay? So we're gonna go forward, and we're gonna go out to the side, okay? Slow and controlled. If you're not using the weights, I want you to focus here, big palms back down, here, down. Keep your core tight as we go. And when I say tight core, is that tightness as if I was gonna cough. I should feel that contraction as I'm standing. Okay, palms are down. So we're going up and then out. Up and out. If you can lift to shoulder level, that's where I want you to be. If you can lift to shoulder level without the weights, but with weights you can only get to here, I want you to drop the weights, okay? Because I want you to get this full motion that you can. Both directions, my palms are facing the floor. So I'm calling myself out as well with that full range of motion. Because if I can't get all the way out to the side on that right arm with the weight, I need to drop it. Okay, rest, let the shoulders relax. The reasoning by that is we want you guys to keep that full range, and we want to strengthen through the full range. We don't want to get super strong just in this limited movement. Go ahead and go. We want to get you strong through the full movement of the muscle group you're using for this movement. We don't want higher than shoulder level for this, just at shoulder level. Good. Get those shoulders burning. We need to keep our shoulders strong for lots of mobility, getting up and down from chairs, movement in a bed. Okay, rest, shake those out. Okay, so we are moving on to high knee with a chest press, okay? So chest press is pressing from here, okay? So I'm straight out and I'm high knees with the press. So it's not overhead. So again, if the arms start coming down here with the pressing with the weights, I need to drop the weights so I can get my presses up here. And if you're not using weights, push those palms big, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, push and lift. If you need to slow it down to get power, that's fine. Also, big push, push them all the way out to me at the screen.
And
Good.
Richard,
Good.
oh, Richard,
Go.
try to lower them. Try to keep them at your chest level and just push straight out and come back. You're lowering them all the way down. There you go. Good.
Good work, guys. Realize when I get too close, you can't see my full body. Okay, good. Rest the shoulders. So I'm going next round. No weights, big palms. Don't think of it as not strength training if you're not using weights. Think of it as a good neuromuscular exercise for your hands and your fingers for those fine motor and writing tasks. Power it. So I'm not just kind of here, I'm here. Okay, big, that's 7 out of 10 again. Find what your 7 is and push to that limit. That's where we see the changes taking place in the brain. Okay, rest. All right. Next, we're going to a single weight. If you have it, you're going to hold a squat again, okay? So we're going to be down. We're going to raise and lower the weight. What you need to focus on, tight core. Don't let the back arch and cave. Pull your strength from your core. Okay, so we're down. Remember, shift that weight back, not forward. And we're raising and lowering. Slow and controlled. We're not swinging it. Coming to shoulder level and down. Again, if you need the chair for like your safety net, that if you need to kind of tap and then come back up and do a few, and then tap and then come back up, that's fine. Don't let the knees cave in. They need to be apart. Tight core. Okay, rest. Shake the legs out. And your arms if you need to. Again, you don't have to use the weight. Okay, here we go. Down, up, and down. Another thing you could do, you could use a towel, you know, just in case you guys ever want to do this one on your own, or a belt. You can hold it here. I want you to pull it and raise and lower. So you're actively activating the arms to pull apart as you raise and lower. And that will give you a pretty dang good workout. So you've got several options there. If you don't have the towel, clasp the hands together, act like you're pulling them apart, and raise and lower as you hold that grip. I wouldn't want you to find a way to make it too easy. Okay, rest. Shake the arms and legs out. Okay, now we're going to a knee to elbow crunch, but on the side again. Okay, so we're not going forward, side, side. Okay, if you need a chair for balance, let's do 5 on one side, turn 5 on the other. Okay, like we did on Saturday, we're not traveling with any of this. We're standing in one place. You guys are almost there. You're doing great. Okay, and over. Remember, try to meet that knee. You should feel the crunch right through the side. Try to open that knee up so I'm not forward. I'm opening it to the side. So almost like the hip openers, okay? It's open. Again, if you need to do it seated, here, and you can come to the side or reach, straight down, not forward, not back, straight. So you feel a crunch right in the side of the core right there. Rest. You got one more round of that. Again, hold the chair if you need to. All right, here we go. If for some reason it's hard for you to get the shoulders, arms up here, you can stand here and go here. You'll get that crunch. You're not getting the hip work with it, but you are getting the core work. And when I do that, I'm going straight down the side, like I'm running my hand down to my ankle. Woo! Don't lose your balance like me. Okay, rest. Last set. Hip abduction. We're taking the hip away from the body. Toe faces, it doesn't go out. Stays facing straight ahead. You need support. Hold on to a chair with a fingertip hold. Go ahead and go. You can alternate or one side for this minute, and then we'll do the next side for the other minute. My stance knee is not locked. It's bent just a little bit as I kick out. I'm also not bending. My core stays straight up. My trunk is straight up and down. Only lifting to where that hips motion goes to. It's not a huge movement. You should feel it right down the side of the leg working and right in the side of the glute of the leg that's standing. Okay, good. 15 seconds, and we're doing the other side. Okay, here we go. Left side. Remember, a little bend in the knee that stance if you're doing one side at a time. Don't let the toe turn. It's facing the camera or the computer the whole time, facing forward. You can actually, my hands are on my hips, but I'm also squeezing. That's actually activating the muscles and working right now, kind of telling them, hey, go to work. Muscle group you're working now is the muscle group that stabilizes your pelvis, helps you not have that kind of wobble when you walk, gives you a very straight, controlled movement with your walk. Okay, rest, grab a drink. Good job, guys. And then either down to the floor or in a chair, whichever one you want to do. I should have used, so this is Tenley's yoga mat, and it says be your best. It's from Justice. So you guys make sure you're being your best today. I flipped it on the other side, so I wasn't so 9-year-oldish maybe. Okay. All right. If you are down to the floor or seated, we're going to do that full body stretch. So reach out, arms overhead. Stretch the legs out if you can. Deep breaths in and out. Remember, trying to fill your lungs all the way up. And then use your stomach to push it all the way out. Okay, bring your right knee to your chest. Same thing if you're seated. Circle the ankle both directions and pump it up and down. Okay, grab behind the knee and let's pump up and down with the leg. If you want to keep it straight, that's fine. Okay, that knee and bring it across. If you're seated, you can do a rotation or try, you still see my legs here? You could try that figure 4 like this and then turn, or if turning is not okay, just right here. Okay, everybody else on the floor, bring the left knee to the chest. Everybody seated, bring your left knee to your chest. Circle the ankle both ways and pump it. Okay, then behind the knee, kick up and down. If you're seated, you can do the straight leg and lean over. Okay, take that knee, take it across the body, stretch over. If you're seated, the figure 4 with the other side. So kick the right leg out a little bit, put the left ankle on it and open the hip up like this. Okay, good. Come back to the center. I'm gonna pull this up so people can see my face. If you're laying down, go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together and let the knees fall apart in a butterfly. If you're seated, get a wide stance here. Lean forward, stretch the thighs apart. You should get an inner thigh stretch. Okay, good. Now do the opposite of that. Bring the knees together. Walk the feet out. If you're laying down, still try to be laid back. We're working on getting that iliopsoas muscle stretched when we do this one. That one's connecting to your spine, and then it's attaching down to the inside of your hips, your thighs. Okay, come out of that. If you were on the floor, go over to hands and knees and go through the cat and the cow. Now, if you're seated, you can do this one seated. And sit here and reach, arch through the shoulder blades, and then come back and stretch, then reach, and then good posture, bad posture, good, bad. Okay, good. Go back to child's pose. If you're down on the ground, rock back towards your heels. Those that are seated, go ahead and stand up. And either if your chair is stable or use the wall, or if I'm here, I can be here and then just kind of stretch back. So I'm pushing my bottom back and letting my hands go forward. Should feel a stretch all through here. Few deep breaths in here. You can take it to the side, then the other side, get a deeper stretch. Okay, if you're on the floor, hands and knees, kick back. If you're standing, you're gonna kick back with the other side and get that ankle stretch. Okay, good, then switch. Remember, you can bend a little bit or straighten. Okay, Very good. If you're down, go ahead and come up. Oh, I didn't find this. Let me see. Okay, and we'll get everybody unmuted. Good work today, guys.
And I'm already laying down. Are we done yet?
That was cute. Okay, let me see. I wanted to have a chant and I don't have one. So, no chant.
Sorry.
Okay, hands in, guys. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay, good job. I heard a loud voice in there. Hey, good work today, guys.